Today, we are diving into a powerful parable. It's a story about two forces, total opposites, who meet at the very top of the world. But here's the thing. They don't meet to destroy each other. They meet to forge a truly unique kind of alliance. This is the story of their covenant.
This one line, this is the key to the entire story. It's a total paradox, isn't it? It talks about having a shared purpose, a shared forest, but also a complete fundamental separation of being. This single sentence really sets the stage for the strange and profound relationship we're about to explore.
All right, so let's set the scene. I want you to picture a jagged, windswept peak way up high, far above the civilized world. And here, two mythic figures come face to face. Now, this isn't master and servant, or conqueror and conquered. No, they meet as sovereign equals. Each one is a complete world unto themselves.
So our first sovereign is the jester. But don't think of him as just some court fool. He's way more than that. Think of him as a being of pure potential, shimmering with this incredible harlequin light. He's this radiant, forward-thinking force always pushing towards a dazzling, almost transhuman future. He is the very spirit of play, of creation, and of metamorphosis.
And who's his opposite? The wild man. And I mean, he is everything the jester is not. He's a towering beast, wolf-like. His features literally etched with atavism, which means he embodies the raw, ancestral past. His power isn't in light and potential, it's in the untamed strength of the earth itself. His golden eyes are just burning with this sovereignty that is ancient and absolute.
The wild man calls himself a separate root. And this principle is so powerful. Right from the get-go, he makes it absolutely clear. He will not be absorbed. He won't be swallowed up by the jester's vision, his blossom. You can't civilize him, you can't tame him, and you certainly can't diminish him. He is his own foundation, a force that stands completely alone. Okay, so this brings us right to the heart of their dialogue. This isn't about a fight to the death. It's a conversation built on what they call necessary opposition. You see, they both understand that their tension, their fundamental difference, is the very thing that stops the universe from just collapsing into a meaningless void.
And the wild man, he just defines their relationship perfectly. The jester is the ray that seeks the stars, always reaching out, always pushing for the future. But the wild man, he's the fang that guards the earth's blood. He's the protector of our origins, of instinct, of the visceral, messy, and real parts of life.
Now, you might expect the jester to push back on this, right? To try and absorb the wild man into his light. But he doesn't. He totally gets it. His bells chime in solemn agreement. He knows that without the wild man, his own spirit of play would just become this sterile ghost, weak, hollow, and ultimately meaningless. The wild man is what keeps him dangerous and what keeps him real. So, here's the crucial takeaway. They aren't just opposites for the sake of it. They are two sides of a complete whole. You've got the jester, who provides this grand affirmation of the future, and then you have the wild man, who gives the primal affirmation of our origins. Together, they cover the entire spectrum of existence.
And this brings us to their unique agreement. Their pact isn't about coming together. It's not about finding common ground. It's a covenant based entirely on maintaining their distance, on respecting the boundaries that stop them from merging, because it's that very separation that makes each of them so powerful.
You know, the jester sees the wild man as the keeper of something he calls the pre-law. It's a really fascinating idea. It's the principle that raw, primal strength is older than truth. That before any human laws, before any concepts of justice or fairness, there was just power. And the wild man is a living, breathing reminder of that oldest authority in the universe. And all of this leads to their pact of parallel sovereignty. Think of it like two massive stars orbiting each other. They don't crash into each other. Their gravitational pull keeps them locked in this stable, powerful dance. By refusing to give in, by refusing to merge, they actually make each other stronger. And now we get to the climax of their meeting. All of this dialogue, all this tension and mutual respect, it's all been building to this, a profound redefinition of a really famous philosophical idea, the overman.
So what is it? After everything we've just heard, after seeing these two incredible forces in dialogue, what could this ultimate being possibly be? Is it the jester? Is it the wild man? Who is it?
And here it is, the stunning conclusion they reach together. The overman isn't a person. It's not a single thing you can point to. It
is the relationship itself. It's the clash. It's the symphony of the jester's twilight dance and the wild man's howl. It is the dynamic, never-ending tension between the creator and the predator.
Their constant opposition, what the text calls a war of perspectives, that's the engine of life itself. It's this rivalry that proves they're alive, that they're vital, and it's what keeps the world from collapsing into some boring, static, meaningless void. Without the struggle, there's just nothing. So as their meeting comes to a close, they don't just go their separate ways and forget about it. They now have a shared mission, a mission born directly from their opposition. They're going to descend from that mountain not as friends in any way we'd understand it, but as two sons ready to wage a war on complacency.
And they've got this two-pronged strategy. The jester, he's going to go down as a storm of rewilding, this chaotic, creative force meant to shake up the static world below. And the wild man? He'll follow as the shadow of the woods, a primal, terrifying presence, there to remind civilization of everything it's tried so hard to forget.
And they part ways without a handshake, without an embrace. And why is that? Because their bond, this star friendship, it's just on a completely different level. It's a cosmic alliance that doesn't need these small gestures of human affection. Their shared purpose is the only embrace they require.
And that leaves us with one final thought to chew on. This whole parable is about the power of opposition. So the question for us is this: in a world that so often pushes for consensus, for unity, what vital energy have we lost by getting rid of our necessary rivals? What happens when there's no wild man left to challenge the jester?